my man X. We're going to talk a little bit about collaboration today. A lot of people are not collaborating in the music industry anymore. A lot of music producers are sitting at home in their bedrooms and they're not talking to people. They're just making their beats. They're not getting any feedback. Why do you think that the music industry and music production in particular has become such a solo activity?
Well, I think that number one is that we do live in the age of narcissism. And I believe that narcissism is predicated on excess consumption, self-absorption. So I think the producers are sitting at home because that language kind of, and that philosophy has permeated our society. You know, it's extremely pervasive, like you're the person, you can do it, you're the man. I was a victim of it myself, I did it. I mean, I was a young artist and man, I made $1 million before I was 26. And I thought I could do everything. I thought I was the man. And I had other peers with the same thing happen to them. They all made it. We all made it individually, but at the end, we really weren't shit. So what we did is we collaborate. I like the word collectivism. I like the word collaborating because once we were able to put all of our unique and individual powers together, then we were able to succeed at building a company, Blackball Universe.
Okay. And so now with so many artists sitting in there and they're victims of narcissism, as you say.
Yes.
What is it that's feeding that narcissism today? Do you feel like it's because so many people have tools that they didn't have when you were actually doing music when you were in your early 20s? So they have the tools now, or is it that they don't have the motivation to connect with other people to get that valuable feedback that they used to back in the day?
Well, I think the word tools is interesting because I don't think they have the tools. They have the platform, but they don't have the tools. Because when you have the tools, you have to work at that and you have to become a master at whatever field. If it's going to be a guitar player, if it's going to be a singer, if it's going to be a bass player. But we're fed in this society this whole idea that anybody can do anything, and you have Facebook and Twitter, which gives people the platform that people did not have before. So tools, I feel strange using that word. They have the platform, but they don't have the tools.
So they have the platform, and then they step on that, and then they fail to do the things that they can do when they're on those platforms. This is what you're saying.
Well, yeah, listen to music. I mean, mainstream music, I mean, come on. I don't know if there's going to be any more Michael Jacksons, any more Bruce Springsteens or Princes or any of these phenomenal artists, because I don't know if there's the companies that are breeding them and motivating them and making them have an extremely high standard. Anyone can put out anything. You know, you and I could start a group in 5 minutes and burp on the microphone and put it out, and it's funny. Look,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Right. And it's like this idea of sensationalism, which I think is bringing down the society on all levels, not just creatively, but I think in terms of our schools, healthcare, our political awareness, and our health. All these things are being affected by this whole idea that, hey, whether you've studied or worked at something, you have something important to say. Yes. Well, maybe in the past you had to really know something before you could open your big mouth, but I think now we have the platform to say anything, anytime, anywhere. We can blast it out on Twitter, so people think that they're extremely important.
Gotcha. So the platform is free, and not everybody's qualified to step upon it.
Well, we know that. Yeah, not everybody's qualified. You know, you have to be a badass if you're gonna be. If you're an artist, you should be able to sit right there in your underwear and show people how amazing you are as an artist. I don't think it should take any, sleight of hand or tricks.
Right.
So that's a skill.
Our self-aggrandizement on any type of social platform. Right?
Sure, that's even stated even better. Exactly. Yeah. You know, so an artist is an artist, and that's going to live forever. I believe that is music and art is the purest form of human expression, and that is going to top everything in the end.
Okay, so now I got just 2 more questions for you.
Okay.
Now, with regard to collaboration, what is it that you look for in the people you collaborate with? What's important in the collaboration process?
The most important thing is that people take their craft extremely serious and they're ready to grow whenever you start a project. You know, they're ready to open up their minds, open up their hearts, and do something amazing. And be ready to grow, be ready to rewrite it 10 times, gotcha. Be ready to do 100 takes. I want the best.
Gotcha.
Because I asked that of myself.
Gotcha. And so the final question is, if you could collaborate with anybody, if I could fly somebody in on a jet right now, and you get to collaborate with the one person you've always wanted to do some music with, who would it be?
I would say I'm working on a project right now called Fantastic Negrito. It's very raw, it's very roots, and I think the best person for that right now would be someone like Rick Rubin for that particular project.
Really?
For this project, it would be Rick Rubin. I'm
Not
saying.
Prince, huh?
Well, Prince is an amazing, amazing, amazing artist and a huge influence on me for sure.
Okay.
But I think Prince, he couldn't be the producer though.
Okay.
But no, I'm saying for right now, you asked right now,
now.
okay, I'm working on something that's very bluesy, it's nasty, it's dirty, and I think the best producer for that project would be Rick Rubin because he brings that out in artists.
Gotcha.
You know, right now, Right now, Rick Rubin. Rick Rubin, if you're listening, Fantastic Negrito, we call you.
Thanks, X.
Right on. Pleasure, brother.
All right, bro.
Yes.
Enjoy your panel, man.
I will. Thank